Okay, this is part two of my Kiss collection. As you can see, what I'm holding up right here is I'm starting with my Kiss merchandise that I've collected. And after I got all of it together, I thought I had more merchandise than I did actually music, and I don't. For some reason, I thought that I did. I guess after because I collect so much different stuff, different things, I just lose track of what I have. But I have to literally gather it around the room and say, okay, I got it this over here, this over here. But anyway, I'm gonna take it off the top of it. But this is one of my things that I really um, treasure. We could say because I built this, because I build models as a hobby anyway. But I'm gonna take off the top because I know it's the glare. You really can't see it. This was the AMT Kiss van, which was actually, because I did my history on it. Actually, this van right here or model, because there's a long story to it. I didn't get the original box that it came in. I got a modeling box, and it's down there under my stash. But it was an ecstasy model to where it was just like this. But then I got the Kiss decals. So I really didn't have the original box, but it was the ecstasy model, AMT ecstasy van model that it's the same thing as the Kiss van model. It's the same thing. So, but just without the decals. But as you can see, I built this like back in 2015. I tried to get the color scheme right. I tried to put a swirl. Well, I wanted to put a swirl on it, but I didn't want to mess it up and take a chance. But destroyer in the back. I put the little Kiss thing instead of on the front. I put it on the back of the tire thing. And then there's the top, like you can see their autographs and camera's not all that good. The autographs and then that picture, that one picture, and then the love gun on the other side, whatnot. But I really, this is one of my favorite Kiss items because I built this. I built it, and it brought back memories. But one time I went going in Kmart, because I grew up at a single parent. Actually, about the age of 7, grew up in a single parent household, so things were tight. So I wasn't able to get all the things that I wanted. But I remember seeing this at Kmart, and, in the original box that it came in. I was like, wow, man, I like to build that. Even though I didn't know I built models at that young, I probably would have messed it up. But still, I wanted it so bad, but couldn't get it because it was just too much money. So, later on down the road, I made sure that I have my own, I have my own Kiss AMT van. So that's one thing that I really enjoy. I keep that on my bookshelf. Now, like I said, I didn't think I had as much merchandise as I did because, like some Kiss fans, I'm on some groups with on Facebook. These guys have their whole room is dedicated to Kiss, So yeah, they're diehard fans. But this is the Kiss Alive figure set that came out. Of course, this is not with the stage. This is just with their speakers and stuff. This is Ace. I got this at a good price. Good price. A lot of times when people collect these stuff, they'll hang them on their walls. And I'm the kind, I took them out of their packages because, for one, Gene's shell is turned yellow. So when you hang them on your wall like that and you have direct sunlight coming in, it's going to turn the shell. So, I just took them out anyway because I wanted to pose them and take a picture of them. And then I put them back in the package. But there's Paul. His shell is still clear, but Gene's wasn't. Oh, and then Peter's is yellow too. So it's Gene's and Peter's shell that's yellow. That's like I said, it's just from them hanging it on the wall in direct sunlight, hitting it, turning the plastic to yellow. But that's. I thought these were so cool when they came out at Spencer's. I didn't get mine at Spencer's though. Next is stuff I had on top of there. Next is the Smitty thing, and this is interesting because the Smitty this Smitty box set is figure box set is actually detailed better than what I'm going to show you after this. But this is, the Love Gun stage shit, of course. I've set it up and took pictures of it, then I put it back in the box. But it's the Love Gun stage shit, and I forget what year this was released. But it's a nice set. It's a detailed set. Even though the figures look kind of cheesy, but it's a detailed set. It's much better than this. I got this, for collector's purposes. And I like the packaging, but this is 10 times much more expensive than the Smitty. And only thing that you're paying for is the Kiss with this Kiss dust. Only thing you're paying for with this Kiss Live 2 stage set is the packaging. That's the only thing you're paying for because, of course, the Kiss symbol lights up and stuff. I took this out of the box too and took pictures of it, set it up, took pictures of it and everything, and then put it back in the box. But this is like $200 something, and actually it's not detailed as much as the Smitty one I just showed you, the Smitty little figure, Kiss stage set figure set. This right here, like I said, the only thing you're paying for is the MPS little speaker that's in it, and just the packaging itself. The packaging is good, it's excellent. The packaging is excellent. Figures are all right, but the stage could have been better. I think so. I just have these on my thing. It's Aces. Since he's my favorite one. This is off that other thing. I forget. There's 4 to this. They had a little set that went with this too, but I only got Ace. And then of course, the Gene Simmons, the Hot Wheels thing. Now that's all of the figures and stuff that I had. I thought I had more, but that's all the figures and stuff I have. The rest is going to be books and magazines. Oh, and then the cards. Ace Frehley, No Regrets. It's a good book. Read that. It's good, but it's not as good as Peter's. Out of all the books because I only have Ace and Peter. I read Gene's and I read Paul's. I need to get Paul's. I read Gene's. It's all right. The best ones is Peter's and Paul's. Those are the 2 best Kiss books in my opinion. I eventually get Gene's and I'll get Paul's too, but those are 2 best Kiss books in my opinion is Peter's and Paul's. Peter's really gets in depth and tells you, even though they think he's whining in his book, and it's 2 sides of every story. So this was a good book, because we all know Ken Sharp does excellent work when it comes to Kiss. So nothing to lose. This is a damn good book. Out on the Streets, we already know that when this book came out, everybody was really excited. Oh my God, the Kiss, the first Kiss crew, they're going to do a book. They're going to do a book, and they hyped it up. JR, I remember JR was, because, God bless him, he has, I believe he has cancer now. He's, going to, pray for him that he heals and gets better. But JR and Moose, because this book is, Moose autographed it, but he didn't put my name in it, I wish he would have put my name in it, but he autographed it, But everybody thought this book was going to be, it has its moments, but this book was thrown off. It could have been, they should have got Ken Sharp to be the editor of this book is what they should have done. Because if you don't have a good editor in a book, it's just this book was everywhere. When you read this book, and before I read, before I seen the podcast of, what was that podcast that I watch all the time? All Things Kiss. I forget. What's the names on there? Them 3 guys on there. I forget their names. But they did a review on this book, and they really, they gave it to them. They had their points when they said, okay, this was good, we like that, but then the book would go left field and start talking about stuff that, and a lot of material was wasted in this book on, just stuff like doctor's reports and stuff, keep it to just where it was just Kiss, and they were just, like I said, there's some good parts in this book and there's not, this book has its high moments and then it has its low moments, but it's still, hey, I'm glad that they all got together, the ones that are still remaining got together and put out the book because, I'm like I said, yes, we all want books to be good, but these guys, this was their first time doing it, and I'm glad they shared what they shared with us because, without this, without JR for one, he's the voice of Kiss, really. That's the first thing we heard when we heard Kiss Alive. You wanted the best and you got it. You know. So what else more can I say? But yes, this book has its high points and has its low points. This book, every Kiss fan should have. Every Kiss fan should have this book. Lydia did an excellent job on this book. I can't even. Three sides of the coin too. I was going through my head. Three sides of the coin where the guys did the review on Out on the Streets, and it was hilarious. Really, I was rolling when they did the review on it. It was a hilarious review, because they were like, just some points they were just dogging it. They were like it could have been much better. But anyway, getting back to Lydia's book. Lydia's book is 100%. You need to get this book. This is the kid. I don't even know about Kiss. The Kistery books. I mean, I know they're expensive as hell, but I've never really looked in them to really, compare it. But all I know with this book, she takes you on a journey. Yes, it's her journey with Peter, but she's there at the beginning. She was there, like, when they were putting together. They didn't even have brand in their, they were making their own Kiss clothes, making their own jackets, making, it was interesting. But anyway, this book is all that and much more. Lydia knocked it out of the ballpark with this. She autographed it for me to Michael. Love, kisses, and Beth wishes. Lydia Chris. She did an amazing job on this book. I remember when I first got it, I thanked her. I was able to be on Facebook on one of my pages, my Kiss pages I was on, and she was really, she still promotes this book a lot. And she has great deals on it too, so you really need to get this book. This book is there's excellent. I'm not even going to go through all the pictures because there's just so many. I mean, there's that when they got most of the information from the deluxe. So they had to go to Lydia. When they did a lot of their like that Kiss Deluxe thing, they had to go to her to get these pictures. Because she took all the pictures. She was taking pictures. She had a camera with them the whole time, taking pictures at different venues, and she was there. She was there from the beginning. There's her and Peter back in the 70s and stuff. Lydia was cool. She had an awesome look. All these pictures. Look at all these awesome pictures. I mean, this book right here, like I said, man, if you don't have this book, better get it. Sealed with a Kiss by Lydia Chris. Better get it. Then I'm gonna show you some. That was the last of the books that I have of Kiss, unfortunately. But here's my copy. Somewhat, it's all together. The centerfolds in there and everything. But this is my sort of what's like slashed, or I mean not slashed, thrashed copy of Kiss Marvel Comics. Kind of awkward. I don't want to rip it. It's so old, but the centerfold is in here, and I believe the centerfold is, let me see if I can find it. The centerfold is of, there it is, Rock and Roll Over, period. I'm happy to get that, even though it's thrash, but it's still all in one order. It's all still in one piece. And then, of course, had to get the second one. Now, I don't think the centerfold is in this one. That's advertising the solo albums on the back. I don't think the centerfold's in that one, unfortunately. But and then here's just a random comic book that I got one way back when Kiss started their reunion tour. I went to the 7-Eleven, and this was sitting there. Let me get this. I never did get any more of them. And then the last but not least to show you, that's the Bose advert, but last but not least, let's see if I can get these in order. I'll still keep them in the thing. My Kiss cards, they're out of order, but this is the last page because I kept the bubblegum wrapper. But yeah, we all know these are famous Kiss. the Series 1. I need to get Series 2. That's why I want to get Series 2 and I'll be good. Series 2 is actually more, it's more valuable than Series 1. I don't know why, but Series 2 is more valuable than Series 1. It's more expensive to find Series 2 than get Series 1 you can always find. But all of them, this is the whole Series 1 collection. All these famous pictures that we would go to the corner. I would go to the drugstore. Now I can remember these, I think were like 25, 26 cents a pack, you know? And my friend in the neighborhood, he would keep on collecting them until he got the whole set, and he made the Kiss Love Gun cube picture on the back of it. So that's that. Like I said, I thought I had more, but I don't. That's all merchandise I have, you know, which is okay with me because like I said, I collect so much stuff. But that's my conclusion, part 2 to my Kiss. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you like my channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care.